Hello my fellow slimes, and welcome back to another Slimy Sky video. The actual banner has finally dropped for Veldora, so we can now see what he does and talk about him. I did a quick overlook of him, and I mean, he's not... Well, first, I like to say, as always, since this is a Should You Summon video, if you like the character and you want to go for him. I always say that first because, this is just my opinion. And if you actually like the character, and you're willing to, use your hard-earned or saved, magic crystals, go for him, So, hopping right into it. Veldora isn't really a character that you need to summon for. Like, really? Because, okay, let's just pull up his information real quick. Alright, so when it comes to when characters, his stats aren't like crazy or anything. Pretty standard, honestly. 6,895 health, 3,244 attack, and 2,605 defense. Now, he's obviously more aimed towards an attacker than a defensive character simply because he has more attack than defense. And other than that, when he, like, in line with the other Wen characters we have, what was it? Rimuru had lower attack but higher defense and more health because, well, he's focused to be a defensive unit, obviously, since he boosts health and defense and all of that. Valentine was a more balanced unit because she had the same attack and defense. Hokuro, he has, I believe, a lower? Let me just double check. Yeah, okay. He has a lower attack than Hokuro, but more defense than him. And when it comes to Milim, he has less attack than Milim, but more defense as well. So, I mean, in line with the other one units, it's nothing too crazy, but he's still good, but he's not like a necessity per se. He has a single attack ultimate, so it's going to be maxed out at 450%. He is now our secrets to scale changer, which we didn't have before. We had Shuna, who was our protection to skill, and we have Valentine, which was a secret / protection to skill. So now he is the secret to skill. He also is increasing the gauge by 5% for that turn, which the skill is activated, and he has that synergy with the other Wen characters, or well, the newer Wen characters, to where on his second ability increases the solo skills damage until the end of the battle. So that's good to see. His traits, let's see. When you unleash a 6 combo attack with solo skills, oh well, that's well, yeah, because at this point you'll have so many characters with the ability to change your orbs to solo skill, but increase on attack by 5% for the next turn. Interesting. So that actually makes him really good, but you have to get a dupe of him though. So getting that 5% boost is actually really good, but you have to pull out 2 copies of them, unless you already have the crystals for 5 stars to get that free awakening. But that is really good for just to get a 5% increase. So, I mean, the fact that you need a dupe of them, though, to get that makes it even harder because, man, if you're not lucky, going all the way to pity twice, I don't know. So, I mean, that character trait is really, really good. So, it'll make him stronger after you. Well, he'll be stronger regardless because it will be so easy to get a skill combo off, well, a skill 6 combo off, because if you already have Valentine, and we all have Shuna, at that point you have everything you need to have a whole lineup of skills. Because Charybdis as well, usually run him with Valentine, so increasing your skill points even more. So you would have an abundance of skill points to even activate all these skills to get that. But then again, when I'm talking it out, you see, you need a lot. I mean, well, you need Valentine and Charybdis mainly because we got Shuna for free, but that is a lot needed. And you need 2 copies of them too. So, ooh, I don't know. I can't really say that that's worth it. 2 copies and needing 2 other characters. That's not too good. Apart from that, oh, my cat is doing stuff. Jesus. I would say he is pretty skippable, only because you need so much. You need 2 other characters. Well, you don't need, I mean, you can try and get lucky, but you need 2 other characters, but then you also need 2 copies of them. So that is a pretty skippable. It is pretty skippable. When looking at the Crucible, they actually added more than one stage, because when you looked at it yesterday, it was like adding Battle 31. Like, it didn't say Battle 31 and, or saying there'd be more. So I assumed it'd be 1. But yes, there was more. If you actually go to the Crucible update section, okay, it was there. I mean, whatever. And you go down, and there it says Battle 31 to 50, and also you can see that battles 51 through 60 will be added on the 29th. So we can see that there's more to come next week as well, which is just more magic crystals. As stated in my last video, I'm using the exact team with the 2 4-stars that are now 5-stars, just because, well, one we got for free, the other I just had copies of. Like, this is the team. I have a healer and rumor in the back because we have purely support, and my health gets too low. Heal, and if I need more attack. That's the I can do. I'm just sticking to the type advantage, so I am more forced to work on other typing instead of being like, oh, I got this character already, play maxed out already, and I just use them. But I'm just trying to work on other characters. So this is, I say the Crucible is just a good way of making you think about, or even just doing the act of upgrading your other character, spreading it out and not just having just one team trying to beat everything. But yeah, it's not too hard. So far the stage has been pretty easy, even with my 4 stars. Actually, I can show this actually, because she actually isn't even fully done, like being worked on. See, in this tree, I have not even did it all, and you're doing just fine. So you really don't need fully maxed out characters to do it. Even the equipment isn't that good, being completely honest. But yeah, moving on. The shop has been updated. The Octagram emblem shop, or Octagram Bazaar. We now have the pieces for awakening a character. It's a good thing we don't need 100 to get the stuff to awaken a character, because man, that would have been annoying, very annoying. And they also get 5 per purchase, so that's really good. Let me think. So we had 2 events in the Heroes Jubilee. So every event so far, we've gotten 40 Octagram emblem, currency. And that's for the whole event. We got 30 for the first half, and the second half gave us 10. And we have 2 events, so that's 40 each. So we had 80. And then from the Heroes Jubilee, we got the other 10. We're about to have another Heroes Jubilee next week, so we'll be able to get emblem next week if you want her. That is, or you can save until we actually put Ramus in here, as well as apparently there will also be protection Octagram units. I'll put a image up because it was found that there actually is protection upgrade material, so that means there has to be protection Octagram characters. But yeah, that's all we really got to go over. Veldora seems pretty skippable simply because you need 2 copies of them and 2 units. I mean, it's a lot to ask for, but it is what it is. If you actually still want them, you can go for them. If not, I mean, it's pretty skippable. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.